welcome back subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're at an abandoned house homestead. Now, if you ever made your way from Geelong to Torquay and avoided the M1 bypass, you would have come along, I think it's called this, I'm not even sure what the road's actually called, but it's the road that you used to take to get from Geelong to Torquay before making your way on the Great Ocean Road. Now this landmark behind me is something I recall as a kid, and once you got to it you knew that you're pretty close to Torquay, or you'll get heading that way. So we'll go have a look. It looks like it's up for demolition. The whole area is being reclaimed by developers and it's going to be a suburb. So we'll have a look before it all gets bulldozed. So this is the road that takes you straight down and into Torquay, and this is the property. Now I've seen this property ever since I think I was able to drive, so from pretty much from 18 years of age onwards. Yes, I am about to hit 60, and this has always been a landmark. So as you can see, the developers are advertising that the demolition crew are coming through to knock this out for a housing estate. So I'll have a look. The doors are all open there. There's no restrictions whatsoever to say you can't step onto this area to have a last look, so to speak. So the vandals have been through. Not so much the graffitiists, which is good, but we'll have a look anyway. So you can probably hear in the background, it is a busy road now, and I'm not sure what this place used to be, but I do recall seeing it all the time. So this is the front door, and in we go. Fireplace, yep. Kitchen, yep. So this property obviously had a lot of land that went with it, and that's why the developers have jumped on it. I suspect this has been bought quite some time ago, and if I can find any information when this might have been sold, I'll put it at the very end of this video. Hopefully I'll be able to get the drone up. So we're looking at one bedroom, definitely two bedrooms. Yeah, this might have been the master bedroom because it's a lot bigger than the other one. You've got we saw the kitchen. This could be side entry, and then the front door entry, lounge room, fireplace. So far it's all pretty easy to comprehend with all the damage that's in place. Yeah, another bedroom, absolutely. There's your walk-in wardrobe, for sure. And this might have been the ensuite at one stage, I don't know. So, yeah, we'll continue on the walk. Now there has been, that's probably someone that's been through. Kitchen's pretty big. Make our way outside. So that's about it for the house. Nothing too fancy. Lounge suites thrown out. This is what I don't understand what this is. Now you think that this is sort of some sort of entry, or was this the teenagers area? No idea. Was this put on after when you've got a teenager that wants their independence, or was it used for something else? I don't know. I can't even recall exactly why this became sort of a focal point whenever we made our way down to Torquay. Yes, I did surf, did some boogie boarding, did all that sort of stuff. I think everyone has their hobbies as a teenager or when you first get your license. And my thing with the group of friends that I had was pretty much surfing, going to parties, garages, yeah, carports, yeah. This is the back end of the house. So the graffitiists have been through. They've come around the back so they wouldn't be spotted from the front. But this is a big property. It's not small at all. It's just interesting, there's a side entrance and a front entrance, which is a little bit unusual. Maybe there's an extension done at some stage. It obviously had a really nice garden here. Yep. Not really sure. I'm trying to think why I recall this property. I guess it's one of those situations when you're driving from Geelong, making your way to Torquay, and suburbia hadn't quite come out this far, so any large property or house would stand out and let you know that you're getting closer and closer. I'll just turn around. You probably haven't noticed that, but I like the swing on the tree. That would have been quite cool. And I'll just go to the boundary fence to another property. This one's been sold. Developers have got all the signage at the front. This gives you an idea where we are. And as you can see, a lot of people are, I'm guessing they're making their way down to the coast. School holidays are over and the sun is blue and the grass is green. So we've got a swing on a tree. We've got some sort of aviary for some sort of bird, I guess. No idea. Wow, okay, so did they have cockatoos? Not sure, we'll look up. Cockatoos or something. I do like the makeshift fence with the corrugated iron. So here we have another shed of some sort. Another maybe to keep a tractor. Not sure. Maybe to keep a farm animal or two. Not sure. Okay. So as you can see, there would have been some sort of water coming to this location. There's your tap. I'd say the water's been turned off. The power's been removed. It's just waiting for its date with the demolition guys. There is something here on the side. Maybe a garden back in the day. Not sure. There is a huge shed next door. We'll have a look at that. I'm pretty sure that's all part of the same property. But as you can see, to be fair, it does look like there was some well-kept garden here at some stage of its life. So we'll try next door. There's a nice shed there. How you get into that, I have no idea. Whether or not I want to get into it, I don't know either. Oh, we can. There's a door there. We'll just tippy-toe through, bend over. Oh, and this is the man shed, the work shed. Wow, I'm sure a lot of stuff would have been made in this shed. Used to have power, so he was able to do some work, or she was able to do some work. These sheds are terrific. I like these sort of sheds. It does look like someone used it for its purpose. And just back there, I'm going to have to turn the camera off so I can squeeze through. So that's me squeezed through. And is this a neighbouring property that's caught up with the demolition? Could very well be. So we've got a brick property, or a brick building there. Quite a number of sheds. That's the little hole I climbed through. A few more sheds. And we'll have a look and see what this, what do they call it, vanilla brick building's all about. This one's on its last leg. That actually looks like it's been transported there and dumped. I don't believe that's been built there. you can see all the fencing, and there's quite a number of homes here, so there's more than one property that's been purchased. So this looks like the garage of one of those properties. So the developer has bought the whole area. I like that sign saying stand your ground. Obviously they've been offered way too much money, or maybe not enough money, and they've decided to sell up. So this is also some sort of garage, workshop. Once again, it could be a teenager's area where they used to hang out. A little bit of concern there because that looks like people have been sleeping there. So that is a concern. Same with the mess that's on that pillow. I don't believe it to be blood, so no issues there. It looks like some sort of fluids that you use on a car. Great little workshop. So here we have a tin shed, corrugated shed. Bit of a sticky beak here. And what was this used for? This definitely is used for some sort of livestock. It has a smell of either horses, cows, goats, that sort of smell. Now here we have another house in the distance, the neighbour's property, I guess. We'll go have a look at that next. Now once again, this is a substantial property, much newer than the ones we've seen. It's been totally gutted, and it looks like there's sort of like a granny house at the back here. We'll start with the granny house, well that's what I'm calling it, or a teenager's dwelling. And yeah, she's been trashed quite badly. Someone set it afire, and you can still smell that fire smell, if people know what I'm talking about. It does smell like ashes and burnt wood. But yeah, this is pretty sad. The reason all the beams are still standing is they're metal, they're not timber. So it was steel tracks and posts that keep the house up. Even the framework for the corrugated roof, not sure if you can see that, it's all made out of metal. So if you're thinking about building a house, metal would be the way to go. At least the house won't crumble down. So it just shows you that with a fire, the stud and track for housing is pretty good. Same with this thing. This is also stud and track for the partitioning of the rooms, and a fire has also been through here. I'm not going to walk in there because all it does is make me get all dirty unnecessarily. But it is interesting why it was burnt. If it's up for demolition, I don't understand why people do this. It's sort of unnecessary. There's enough toxic fumes in the environment, we no need to add to it. But that's just me and my rant on the environment. The big house, this one, here's the kitchen. Oh, the kitchen copped a real good hiding, this one. Wonder if this is where the fire started. And I'd say probably lit. Then again, it could have been a genuine accident, and for all I know, some family lost a home to a tragic house fire. So we can only speculate, but we're not 100% sure. There are syringes on the floor at this location. Once again, I am very worried about who's coming here. It's one of those things where I'll just show you so you are aware that if you do go exploring, you've got to be super conscious that you could stumble into someone who's on some sort of substance abuse, some sort of mental health issue, or trying to avoid the authorities for whatever reason. So you've got to be quite cautious, and that's also one of the reasons I do go. I dread the day when I find someone that's no longer with us. I have come across people that are in need of help, and we have tried to communicate with them where to seek that help, and I have also let the authorities know that there's someone at that location for them to do maybe a welfare check if I'm unable to somehow connect with that person. But we'll continue on. So this is a huge house. There's the driveway. Brings you into a double garage, I guess, is where we're standing. Now they have put some fencing up, but to be fair, the fencing is pretty poor. Anyone can get through. Maybe the wind's knocked it down and that's why it's so accessible. So there's a few properties here. I'll just walk down here. We'll focus on the positives. We didn't find anyone, which is great. We can see that this area will be, I don't think it gets rezoned because I think it's already housing, but at least it can be subdivided into smaller blocks, and hopefully it'll be, the people who are developing it will be able to build homes that are cost effective for those on a lower income. From my understanding, it's desperately needed. So this is the boundary. There's nothing further to the right of where I'm pointing the camera now. It all goes to the left and to that large intersection where we started from. So I'll get the drone up and I'll probably give you a bit of a hint on where I am. But yeah, as I mentioned straight at the start, this was just the house that we used to always see on the corner. It was a bit of a landmark because you really didn't see any houses on the way. Once you got past Geelong and on this road, there was really nothing else to look at. And now pretty much, this could be a bit of an exaggeration, but from Geelong all the way to Torquay is suburbia. You got houses bumper to bumper. The houses are built so close that you can jump from one roof to the next roof. So you sort of got to ask yourself, you've come out all this way to live, only to have the neighbour being able to listen to you flush the toilet, because there's probably only about a metre or two between the properties, or the boundaries of the properties, and where the actual building starts and finishes for the next one. So here we go, we're going to go back to where we came through, and then we'll get the drone up, so that'll give you a better idea. So here we are nearing the end of this video, and as you can see, that suburban sprawl is going east, west, south, north of the Melbourne CBD. If I had to choose a place to go to, probably south, and this location towards Torquay would sort of be a favourite for me because I like the beach. I want to be close to the beach if I can, and it seems a little greener than going particularly to the west. There's a lot more trees. It's not so flat, and I think the infrastructure is sort of in place a little bit better than some of the other locations. But anyway, if you did like the video, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing doesn't cost you 1 cent, but it really does help the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. And thanks for watching, and bye for now.